What up? What's going on, everybody? It's Big Rob, and if you don't know,
now you know.
It's the real MC Rel from
What it do?
Playa Negra, Costa Rica,
By way of West Philly, baby.
and the north side. For those of y'all that don't know.
Yeah, that part.
And we here, me and the wife flew in to come join the family on the compound. Reconnaissance mission to find out why we still in the United States.
That part.
But I'm gonna say this. There's gonna be some people who rebut, but you know, if you want to unplug from the matrix, Costa Rica is where you want to be.
Yeah.
Now, don't get it twisted, because if you used to the hustle and the bustle and you want to continue to just shop and spin up all your coins, this might not be for you.
True that.
But if you looking to rewind the tape and go back to the 70s and 80s, where things were simple and at a minimal, this is what you might want to take a look at.
Yeah. More quality of life. Yeah. Yeah, all that spinning wheels, trying to keep up with the Joneses.
Yeah.
Unnecessary.
Ain't none of that here, because you can literally step off of the hamster wheel you've been running on and just come be.
Yeah, that part.
Real food,
real people,
and people actually help you out instead of take a video of you being harmed or losing, taking losses.
Yeah.
You know, the animals are fit. The fruit is fresh.
Yo, them animals is fit though.
Yeah, I've had eggs that don't go in the refrigerator. You know, I've had coffee that don't give you hypertension. So it's definitely a step back for what one is used to in the States. You know, I'm not saying it's for everybody. I'm not telling you to run off and come to Central America and feel like that the end is the end all be all, because it may not be for you. You know, but if you're ready to unplug, slow things down, and take a good visual at the way life is supposed to be, pure vida.
Yeah, like I remember when I was a kid, you know, we had a lot of community events, you know, like we would play football in the snow, you know what I mean? We play softball, you know what I mean, once a month, old heads versus young heads. And that was community. That was a sense of community. Now we didn't got away from that, right? Ain't nobody got, they don't understand that. Like it ain't like that no more. Now these the air conditioned kids. They surviving only under air conditioning, which is crazy because air conditioning used to be a luxury back in the day. I remember, you know, my peoples had air conditioning in their bedroom, and if I wanted to feel a little bit, I had to get underneath their door.
Just to keep your face cool.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But it was rare. Now it's like everybody got to be comfortable, but they ain't doing nothing.
Yeah.
No movement, no action.
You ain't stuck in front of the TV. You ain't stuck on a cell phone.
Yeah.
If you get a flat tire, people actually show up and help.
Yeah.
You know, you fall in the ditch, they don't say, "Hey, you can't park there." You know, they actually help.
Yeah.
You know, it's a way of life that, for me, I miss. You know, it's simple. It's not complicated. It's not 100 miles and running. You know, you're not constantly worried about what I gotta do, what I gotta do, what I gotta do. You know, you can just be. If you want to go sip coconuts, bottle water,
Yeah.
and watch wild horses just walk and run free,
Yeah.
cows up and down the street,
Yeah.
and not have too many cares, you might want to take a gander, as the old folks used to say, you know.
Yeah.
You know, because I definitely, and I've been here now, day 4, and I definitely have a new perspective on what life is supposed to feel like.
Yeah.
And many people don't get to experience it because they are afraid to make a change.
Well, that, and you get lied to and you fall into the lies. Like, where you at is the best place to be. And when you step out of the US and you go to different places, you find out that life is different, people living different, people thinking different, and people living longer with less stress. And you chasing the thing about right now. So I think people's starting to understand a little bit that everything you've been chasing is a little bit of a lie. Because you're chasing more and more and more. You're trying to go faster and faster. Everybody trying to make you go faster, but you ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere. You're not getting nowhere faster.
Right, right. You know, and there's love here, even though you might not be able to speak the language. People don't judge you for that, right? You know, you can, it's just different, you know. I really can't put it into words, but love,
True.
life, peace,
Mm-hmm.
tranquility, no anxiety,
Zero.
you know, rest, the calming sounds of water running, you know. It's according to what you want to do.
One. This is not one.
Feels good.
Okay, so we're
You
ready.
know, you fall into the good government BS of America the free, the
That
home
part.
of the brave.
That part. That part.
This is freedom. This is freedom. Where you actually own what you pay for, but that's another conversation. Y'all don't think y'all ready for that.
I don't think so.
I don't think y'all ready for that conversation. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's there's no way out of life because you got to live that. But if you ever want to just hit the brakes, you don't hear nobody move, move. You know, it's according to what you want now. You know, If you love running on the hamster wheel, going nowhere, or working every day just to pay bills, I mean, there's that option. But if you want to unplug and get your blood pressure down, your sugar,
Your sugar.
or whatever it is you think you want to heal from, there's places that you can go.
There is.
I'm not telling you to come to Costa Rica, but
It's an option.
do your research. Do your research. Because, you're not going to come down here and get those baby hairs, and you're not going to get it, right? Matter of fact, if you come here to be cute, I got news for you. Don't. Because it's hot.
I don't know if it's that much different hotter than Florida.
No,
Florida hot.
Florida's hot, but you still running on the hamster wheel in the heat, right? So
Yeah.
you might fall out, right? Here, you can be hot with coconut water, real food, bottled water. That's a different hot.
True.
It's living within the means and not chasing all of those shiny things that the state teach you to chase in order to be somebody. I might have said something that's going to hurt some folks, but I'm just saying, you either want the real or you want to be lied to. I'm 55 today, and I ain't coming back.
Happy birthday to you.
I decided to spend my 55th birthday outside of the Matrix. And for those of you that are familiar with the Matrix, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. You could take the red pill or the blue pill. But sitting next to me is a man that's experienced it all. And this is home for him. That's all I'm going to say about that.
Shit. Shit. It's one of the best experiences that I've ever done. You know what I mean? It's like a different place. It's like a different world. And the thing is, you end up dialing your brain back. You dial your expectations, your beliefs, and whatever you grew up thinking. It's a different place, different experience, different people, different time. I mean, these people still pen and paper in a lot of ways. I mean, there's computers, but not what you used to, where everything is tracked and calculated, and you on camera everywhere, and
You could put your cell phone down.
yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And for those of you, not to interrupt, but this is important. This is important, so listen to me. For those of you that like to just sit and create your writers, your song, you like to, it's no better place. Because you can tap into your mind here. And you've got time to think. You don't have to worry about who's coming for this and what you got to do here and what's got to be. And you can come and tap into your creative juices without worries of being interrupted.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of you, I know that's important. Now, I'm not here as a Costa Rica sales band, but I've been here for 4 days. Cuatro
Diaz.
días. And I'm telling you, I feel like a whole different person. So
Yeah, it's cleansing. It's
yeah,
cleansing. You had to wash out some of the toxins. Toxins of what you believe, what you thought, what you was told, what was you was under the impression of.
you're gonna find
Because
out something new.
yeah, because people been telling you all your life like where you at is the best place you can be, and that's not always true. And now you got people that's traveling abroad, and they showing you different glimpses of different lifestyles and what life can be. And it's different. It's not what you was told.
Yeah,
People told me all the time, where you at is the best place. No matter where you was from, people were saying you in the best place. But that wasn't really true. Like the best is relative. Like what do you mean by best? And some people straddled by their family or their friends or their work. And it's hard for them to think about being anywhere else.
yeah. You don't get the
And
time to think about that.
well, no.
Yeah,
And if you do, you gonna push that aside. You're gonna be like, nah, I'm good where I'm at. And you might be, but maybe you're not. Maybe you're not. And you gotta think for a second, maybe I'm not.
yeah. And Morpheus said it best for you Matrix lovers like me. What if I told you that everything you knew was a lie? Got to
Word.
think about that. But anyway, the elephant in the room is what we're talking about. And who the cat fits, I'm talking to you. It's the birthday edition.
Birthday. It's your birthday. It's your
Cinco,
birthday.
cinco años. I ain't the way you're supposed to say it, but y'all get the picture.
Feliz cumpleaños.
Feliz cumpleaños, cabrones.
55.
And for my boxing fans, Viva Costa Rica, cabrones! Por vida. Stay tuned.